You want, oh my God, look at us. You'll love this.
Time can be such a thief.
Babies.
It robs adolescence.
Let's see what else we have.
It makes people like Nancy Johnson Bookstein
Okay.
crave those moments.
That's another picture of us.
It leaves Joan Johnson overwhelmed with nostalgia.
Yeah, we're older then because you had gray hair.
Time may have taken their youthful glow, but in return, it gave them a lifetime of memories.
She was the only one that
Stole your heart.
absolutely stole my heart.
The two have been together for 45 years. It's obvious when you look at their home. The pictures of all that they've achieved, the reminders of all that they've lost, and the subtle signs that time is running out.
It has now become reality for us.
Yeah.
Joan's got leukemia. We are blessed by the fact that we have been given time to end this journey together. So we would have loved to have moved into an area for seniors. And we probably could do it, but only undercover.
At the corner of East 19th in Uvalde, fear and reality are on display.
So this is Joan and Nancy. The quote says, "Our life wish is that there would be retirement communities for us, LGBT people. We don't want to die with a bag over our heads." And by the bag, they mean we don't want to, after this lifetime of being open and out, have to go into a community, retirement community, and hide who they are.
Carrie Candrian has spent the last few years eye to eye with elderly people in the LGBTQ community, asking them their deepest worries and then revealing it in the name of science.
56% of LGBT adults experience some form of discrimination. And the big one is that the stress of hiding something so core of who you are can take up to 12 years off their lives. And I think it's easy to look away when you hear sort of general numbers about groups of people, but it's much harder when you see someone, when you know them, even love them. And so this was the idea, to really be able to meet some of these people behind the data.
Behind a camera, Candrian shares what statistics cannot, the faces they ultimately impact, the older generations.
The majority of older LGBT people grew up, being gay or lesbian was unthinkable. It was dangerous, even illegal in most places. And for that reason, many of them have honed what I call this habit of silence about this core part of themselves. The reason that Esther's story is, so powerful in so many ways is, as soon as I heard it, it's impossible to forget it.
Esther Lucero is a face on this wall, a woman who hid her relationship when her wife Kathy got sick.
Kathy told me one day, she said, "Stop telling the nurses we're married." She says, "Because they're treating you differently and they're treating me differently."
Kathy's care got worse because she couldn't have the person she needed in the room to advocate for her.
Generally didn't want to come in the room.
She wasn't known as a grieving spouse who just lost the love of her life.
That part hurt.
These stories may not change things for the faces on this wall, but the hope is that no others will have to be added.
Oh my God, we grew old together. How did this happen?
At the Johnson Bookstein house,
You're so cute.
It has been an interesting journey.
things may be dwindling down, but their passion isn't.
I don't have that many more months to be able to make a change, but if I'm still up and moving around, I'm going to do what I can.
But we still ride the motorcycle.
We still ride the motorcycle.
Moments like these may be fleeting, but no matter what's around the next turn, time can't close the door on memories. Jaleesa Rosari, 9 News.
The Eye to Eye exhibit will be on display at CU Anschutz until August. Candrian then hopes to move it to another gallery in the area.